Good morning, students. Hope everyone will be safe in your home. Welcome to the today's section. So last week we have discussed about our worksheet, right? And today we will start our term 1 syllabus. So term 1, namely 2 chapters are remaining. 7 chapter and 8 chapter, 2 chapters are remaining. So let us slowly entering our 7th chapter, that is human, skeleton and nervous system. So everyone take your textbook and then we'll start explaining our 7th chapter. So before entering into a chapter, so what are the learning objectives present in this chapter? Okay, so first we are going to learn about what is a skeletal system. Then what are the joints? How many joints are present in our body? Third one, what is a nervous system? Fourth one, what are sense organs? Then what do you mean by the reflex actions? And what are the functions of nervous and the skeletal system? So these are all the learning objectives we are going to learn in this chapter. Okay, so first everyone take a page number 85. So in page number 85, name the following, choose the name from the boxes. So one activity is given there. Try to find by yourself. This is an activity. Which skeleton belongs to which animal? Okay. We'll start our chapter. So, what do you mean by a skeletal system? Okay, what is a skeleton? So, in your human body, have you seen some of the bones were there, right? So, all the bones together, they will form the skeletal system. Suppose if you are not having the bones, what will happen? Consider what will happen. Inside all the organs will not get their proper shape. So the definition is the framework of the bones that gives shape to an animal body. Okay, which gives the shape to your body, it is called as a skeletal system. So in this chapter we are going to learn about the skeletal system of human beings. So first, skeletal system. So this skeletal system, it forms a framework of the bones which gives support to our body, right? They will give the support to our body. When a baby is born, it will have 300 bones. How many bones are there? When a baby is born, it have 300 bones. So later what happened? Thus bones, they twist together and they will have 206 bones. Okay, I am repeating again. What is a skeletal system? The framework of our bones. So all the bones, they will give the shape to your body. So that is called as a skeletal system. So what is the function of this one? It supports our body. These bones will support our body. Okay. So when a baby is born, he or she, they have the 300 bones. Then what happened? When they are growing older and older, the small bones, they will fuse together. Fuse means what? They will join together. And now we are having 206 bones. So an adult has 206 bones. So which form the skeletal system? The skull, the rib cage, the backbone and the limbs and girdles. So these are all the parts of the skeletal system. So where is the skull? in the brain, inside the skull, the brain is present there. To support our brain, the skull is very, very useful. And where is the rib cage present? They are present between the lungs and the heart. To protect our lungs and the heart, the rib cage are useful. And then backbone. So what is the backbone? In the back side, a spine will be present there, which connects the skull to the backbone. Okay. And limbs. Limbs means our hands. Girdles means our shoulders. So these are all the parts of the skeletal system. And now we are going to learn about the main part. It is called as the skull. Okay. The skull. How many in the skull? How many bones are there? Listen carefully. At last I will ask the question. So 22 bones are present in the skull. So what is its function? Its main function is to protect the brain. So here the skull, they are divided into two parts. So the first one, it is called as a cranium, and second one, it is called as a mandible. So the cranium, so it is the largest part of the skull. Okay, among all the parts, the cranium is the largest part of the skull. So the mandible is the lowest jaw. Where our lowest jaw, it can be mobile, right? So it is made of this mandible bones. So the upper and the lower jaws of the teeth, which help us to chew the food. So I am repeating again, listen students. When a baby was born, they have 300 bones. When they are growing older and older, the small bones, they fuse together. So an adult, we have 206 bones. So what are the parts of the skeletal system? The skull, the ribcage, the backbone, limbs, girdles. So these are the parts of the skeletal system. So first we are going to learn about the skull. So the skull, it is made up of 22 bones. Its main function is to protect the brain. So there are two types of the skull is there. Okay, one is called as a cranium and second one is called as a mandible. So the cranium, it is the largest part of the skull. It protects the brain, surrounds the brain.